I'm Bridget from Crosby Molasses, and welcome to my kitchen where I make easy, everyday food. Today I'm making a simple salmon skewer recipe. It's salmon in a marinade made with molasses and soy sauce and seasoned with garlic and ginger. Simply 1/3 of a cup of soy sauce, and add to that 1/3 of a cup of molasses. We're going to mix those together. And to that, I will add the dried ginger, 1½ or it's half a teaspoon of dried ginger, but you could use fresh ginger if you'd like. About 1½ teaspoons of fresh ginger would be great. I'm going to add a couple of pinches of hot red pepper flakes. And then I'm going to add about a tablespoon of chopped garlic. You can use minced garlic as well. So I'm going to add the garlic to the mixture. And then I'm going to add a couple of tablespoons of chives. I'm going to put it all in the bowl. Mix it together. And then to this, I'm going to add the salmon. Now I've cut the salmon into strips to thread it on to the skewers because it will stay on the skewers more easily than cubed salmon will. Now this marinade makes enough for 4 servings of marinated salmon. So I'm just going to mix it well and let it marinate for about 30 minutes in the fridge. It's time to skewer our salmon. It's been marinating for about 30 minutes. Just give it one more stir. Now I'm using wooden skewers, so I've soaked them in water for 30 minutes. And I prepared a baking dish. I've lined it with parchment paper so the salmon doesn't stick. I'm just going to do 1 strip of salmon per skewer. And I'm actually going to bake these in the baking dish instead of transferring them to a grill or a baking sheet. Now you could do either. You could broil these on a baking sheet. You could cook them on the barbecue. But what I'm going to do is pour the remaining marinade over top. And that will give them some extra flavor. Okay, there are our skewers. And then really it's up to you if you want to use the marinade over top. And now they are ready to bake. So we're going to put them in the oven. It's been preheated to 400. Our skewers are ready. They've been in the oven for close to 10 minutes. So I'm just going to plate them. And I'm going to garnish them with a bit more chives and give them a squeeze of lemon. Now these are kind of cooked almost appetizer style as well. I left the skewers long. So if you wanted to kind of pass them around at a party, that would work too. Okay. Just a few more chives to brighten them up. And before I forget, just a little squeeze of lemon. And that'll brighten up the flavors as well. Squeeze of lemon, sprinkling of chives, and there you have it. Simple salmon skewers that you can use as a main dish meal or as an appetizer. They can be cooked in the oven or on the barbecue. If you'd like the recipe, visit crosbys.com. Thanks for joining me in my kitchen.